3 races. The number 9 car, driven by Brian Scott, according to the rumors, Albertsons, Shore Lodge, and Whitetail. Danica Patrick's Big X sponsor, GoDaddy.com. New sponsor now is Nature's Bakery. Napa Auto Parts is going to be sponsoring Chase Elliott along with 3M for 26 races. Kurt Busch being sponsored by Monster Energy. Clint Boyer, 5 Hour Energy, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. is, I think it's going to be Exalta, which will be sponsoring Dale Jr. for 13 races. NASCAR Xfinity Series driver 2015 Xfinity title winner Chris Buescher, as we mentioned, will be racing full-time in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series in 2016, racing for Front Row Motorsports in alliance with Roush Fenway Racing. According to the NASCAR app, Chris Buescher made 6 Sprint Cup starts in 2015, driving for Front Row Motorsports in the 34 car. Best finish at Auto Club Speedway, finishing 20th. So look out for that. And some sad news. NASCAR legend, Rookie of the Year, Ron Bouchard, who passed away in December at the age of 67. Ron Bouchard competed in 160 Sprint Cup races before it was called Sprint Cup, 1981 to 87. Bouchard took the checkered his first win in his 11th Sprint Cup race back in the 1981 Talladega 500. Coming through the Tri-Oval area, passing Darrell Waltrip and Terry Labonte on the final lap. That same season, Bouchard wins Rookie of the Year. So there you go. NASCAR issued a statement, quote, Ron Bouchard's passion for racing was evident from his very early years in NASCAR. Competition-fueled run, whether racing modifies at short tracks across the Northeast or winning Rookie of the Year honors in NASCAR's Premier Series. He loved this sport and made an indelible mark on it that won't soon be forgotten. So, and Dale Jr., the 88 car, revealed their new paint scheme back in December. I think it's like a red and whitish kind of thing. It looks pretty cool. Dale Jr. official announcement of the sponsorship change, as we mentioned, Exalta, was made back in October. And the 2015 season marked the 23rd year of the Exalta and Hendricks partnership, and it's the car is going to be red and orange. So look out for that. Let's see. Oh, and also some Dale Jr. news on Friday, December 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the NMPA Sprint Most Popular Driver Award. This is Dale Jr.'s 13th consecutive NMPA Sprint Cup Most Popular Driver Award. Dale Jr., driver of the 88 car, collected his award at a ceremony at the Wynn Las Vegas. 13 in a row. The last driver to win this award was back in 2002 by Bill Elliott. Okay, so what else we got for you? I think that's it for today. We got some other stuff, but we're going to save for next time, including the Hall of Fame. We got some Hall of Fame news to go over. Oh, one more I got to give you before we split, because it's very important that I give you this one, because it's very relevant to this weekend. The popular number 43, fielded by Richard Petty Motorsports. The 43, with 200 victories in NASCAR's Premier Series, today known as Sprint Cup. The 43 now driven by Eric Almirola. Well, Richard Petty Motorsports, okay, is partnering with Empire Racing Group, and will be fielding the number 43 in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Starting with this upcoming on Friday, the Next Hour Energy 250. So that's why I want to let you know about this before we split. So look out for the 43 truck, which will be piloted by a 21-year-old Austin Hill, and will be debuting on Friday night in the Next Hour Energy Resources 250 for the truck's season opener. There will be other drivers piloting the 43 truck in addition to, and however, the names of the other drivers have not been are not known at this time. The 43 is also fielded in the Xfinity Series, driven by Jeb Burton. The 43 team trucks will have Michael Cheek as crew chief, and Michael Cheek says, "I'm excited to once again partner with Richard Petty and his organization to race the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series." So, all right. So next time we get back, drivers set to break out in 2016. So drivers that haven't won a race yet, this could be their year. Also, what else we got for you? Oh, top 6 must-go-to races. We'll talk about that next time. The new Ford Fusion, which is debuting this year. And what else we got? We got a whole bunch of stuff, man. And good stuff. All right, so let's take a look. We'll go over the schedule one more time, okay? And then we'll call it a wrap today. So just to let you know what's going on. So we're gonna beef up the podcast this year. So we're gonna talk about all 3: trucks, Xfinity, and Sprint Cup, and a little IndyCar, a little Formula One. Although most people are NASCAR fans, but we'll mix it all in the mix. So that's why we're coming up with 2 podcasts: RP Full Throttle, RP Express. Why? So the big podcast is gonna be on Thursday, okay? So just to let you know about that, okay? And then RP Express is really just going to go over the results, just who won on what. Quick couple minutes, like 5 minutes maybe. Similar to College Sport Check and Baseball Update, for those who have been listening to College Sport Check, where we just do scores and schedules, college basketball, football. Baseball Update is just scores and schedule for baseball. Quick cast. So that's going to be RP Express, probably on Mondays or Tuesdays. And then on Thursdays, is going to be RP Full Throttle, which is, of course, the big racing podcast that we've been doing for a while. So RP Full Throttle on Thursdays, RP Express on Mondays or Tuesdays. And also, we're probably going to do a replay of this podcast on Saturday mornings. We messed around with it last year. So basically, we're just going to replay this podcast, this very one. So we're going to do 3 replays on Saturday morning, which I think will be good. And we'll see where that goes. All right, let's probably do that. I don't know if we're going to start doing it this Saturday. Thinking about it. So, but anyway, again, you want to listen on demand, apodradio.com, best place to go. And what's cool about apodradio.com is that we actually have a Spreaker widget. So if you go to apodradio.com, you actually be giving Spreaker some business as well, which Spreaker is doing very good. So there you go. It's a good spot. You can do your own podcast. You can listen to other people podcasting. It's fun. And podcasts are really starting to gain momentum. And especially now, because everybody likes stuff on demand, which is going to be it's going to be the wave. Everyone's going to be watching stuff on demand. I think it's just the wave of the future, because that's how it is, So just to let you know about that. So apodradio.com. But if you go to Spreaker.com, it's hashtag sports. Also hashtag talk, hashtag news. You can also go to youtube.com/Manny3893, and that's youtube.com/MANNY3893 on my YouTube channel, where you can actually listen to the podcast on there as well. There you go. Alright, so let's get to it. We'll go over the racing schedule one more time, okay? We always do the racing schedule twice, once at the beginning and once at the end. So tonight, Thursday, 7 p.m., I'm so excited. It's like, as soon as I'm done here, I'm heading over to the TV. Okay, I got all my stuff set up. I'm ready to roll. Tonight, Thursday, 7 p.m., Fox Sports 1 and MRN, and it's the Can-Am Duel at Daytona, race 1 and 2. Race 1 is set for 7 o'clock. Race 2, they said approximately at 9 o'clock. So, 7 o'clock, tune in Fox Sports 1 and enjoy a nice little Thursday night racing. And then Friday, first Camping World Truck Series event, Friday night, February 19th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1 and MRN. And it's the NextEra Energy Resources 250, 100 laps scheduled. Saturday, February 20th at 3:30 p.m. Fox Sports 1 and MRN. Xfinity Series Racing, and that's the Power Shares QQQ 300. 120 laps scheduled. And then on Sunday, the big one, Sunday, February 21st at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Fox, Big Fox, and on MRN. And it's the Daytona 500, and that is with 200 laps scheduled. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, it's back. So, tell all your friends and family don't make no plans on Sundays. Right? Until November. Alright, that's how it goes. Alright. So I'd like to say thank you for tuning in, and I hope we get to see you again next week. So next week, 7:45 next week, and that's going to be our regular time, and then we'll fill you in some other stuff as the season rolls on. From New York, I've been your host, Manny Allegretto. Be good and be safe. And this has been the Racing Podcast Full Throttle.